go straight across to Suresh Kalmari joining us on the phone line, the chairman of the Commonwealth Organizing Committee, also Rakesh Mehta, Chief Secretary, Government of Delhi. Remember, it's the Delhi government and the Sports Ministry which were in charge of most of the stadiums. So serious questions to be answered by them. First to you, Mr. Kalmari, this CVC report which CNN-IBN has now suggests corruption rampant in the manner in which the Commonwealth Games have been, the infrastructure for the Commonwealth Games. As chairman of the organizing committee, what do you have to say, sir, about these serious charges that are now being made?
Well, I have to say that my job is to organize the games. I have nothing to do with stadiums, either construction or anything else. Only now we are going to take over the stadiums which are already built by the respective departments. So we are not in this business at all.
Mr. Kalmari, you're virtually deflecting blame. Should you not have exercised greater due diligence as chairperson of the Commonwealth Games Organizing Committee when these stadiums were being constructed? Yes, they were being constructed by the Sports Ministry. The fact is that they seem to now be well below the acceptable standards. That's what the report is saying. Even the concrete material that has been used is not of the standards.
Yeah, but we need to monitor it. But all the stadiums, as far as we are concerned, are of good standards. So if there is any inquiry on how the methods were used, how they are come about giving their contract or something, that's none of our business. We don't look into all that. We only see that the stadium surfaces and all must be up to date. That's it.
You know, you're passing the buck in a sense. Mr. Mehta, Chief Secretary, Delhi, the Delhi government cannot pass the buck. This entire build-up to the Commonwealth Games was the responsibility of the Delhi government, Mr. Mehta. How do you respond to the CVC's serious charges that there has been corruption at all levels in the setting up of the Commonwealth Games?
Well, I can tell you that firstly I have not been able to access this report.
Yes.
But I do know that all the stadia that was done by us, that is the Tyagaraja Stadium, the Chhatrasal Stadium, the training stadium, and the Calcutta Stadium, they have been completed, and there has been no report whatsoever of any substandard material being used. Not only that, I may also point out to you that the testing of the material that goes into the building was built into the process of construction itself, and there were third-party agencies like IIT Delhi, IIT Roorkee, or Shri Ram Institute.
But
they were very reputed
Mr. Mehta, can I tell you what the CVC is saying? The CVC is saying that there has been a forging of the testing records. The concrete core samples taken have failed to meet the requirement of strength during testing in an independent outside laboratory. The third-party quality assurance agency has failed to point out major failure of concrete samples and the preparation of forged testing records. The testing records have been forged, is what the CVC, sir, is saying.
Well, that we'll have to see which particular work they are talking about. But as I told you earlier, these are all large works, and they've been completed. There's been no complaint at all of any leakage or anything taking place. And the other thing I may also point out to you is that the Chief Technical Examiner of the CVC is mandated to do regular inspections and pick up samples and get these things tested.
Right.
And we do keep getting reports of these things from time to time, even as the project is in progress. And we have been responding to these reports as and when they've been received from the Chief Technical Examiner. So as far as the projects in stadia and the city infrastructure areas are concerned, we have had no report whatsoever of any laxity as far as the quality standards are concerned.
Are you disregarding the CVC report, sir?